Disclaimer: this video is completely fictive and should not be taken seriously. Do not play this over the air. Doing so will cause a false activation of the emergency alert system that will cause massive panic among the public. I will not be held accountable for any issues caused. This video has possibly scary sounds and noises, as well as descriptions, that some people may find creepy. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned. In other words, please don't be an idiot.
Good morning and welcome to New Jersey 101.5. Weekdays, we talk. Weekends, we rock. There's Wednesday today. The Rainbow Rangers have returned to the Earth and are now visiting New Jersey again. It has been over 2 years since they attacked the United States with their clones and when they got possessed, but they are still being friendly as usual. Some welcome them. Others are still scared of them since they're still traumatized from the Rainbow Rangers attack of 2025. Floof, the unicorn-like creature who the Rangers call a Prismacorn, is welcomed by all since he's recognized as the hero of the United States for trying to defeat the clones with the help of the military. It is unknown who is the mastermind of possessing the Rainbow Rangers and then making them clone, but the FBI is still searching for them. If you have any information regarding the unidentified terrorist, please report to the FBI. In other news, a 37-year-old man was found dead in his apartment. The reason could be heavy drink spiking. The suspect may be a wanted 35-year-old man. The reason is unknown. Now we go to Jonathan with the weather.
Thank you, Marcus. We expect a mix of clear and rainy weather over the next 5 days. During the morning, it will not get above 77 degrees. Tomorrow, expect a 89% chance of rain with a high of 84 degrees. After it, it will be partly cloudy and somewhat lower in temperature. Then it will be clear. On that day, it might be good for a day at the beach. Now back to you, Marcus.
And there's Merlin, too.
Merlin?
Oh, you wouldn't have seen Merlin!
He's a stealth engine. A stealth engine?
Civil danger for Medford Township, New Jersey. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Medford Police Department. Residents of Medford, get indoors immediately. At 2:13 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the Rainbow Rangers, the 7 girls that got possessed by an unknown person 2 years ago have came back, but they became possessed again are now attacking civilians again. Residents of Medford are advised to seek shelter immediately. Stock up on supplies such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, as well as a mobile phone and chargers. Stay tuned for more information on this developing situation.
following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. At 9:12 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time, seismic activity was reported across parts of the island of Hawaii. A total of over 100 earthquakes were reported. Most of these earthquakes were caused by the Red Rainbow Ranger, Rosie Red, by using her strength power, but much stronger. It is most likely that aftershocks will occur. If you feel shaking, take the following precautions. Stay away from windows and heavy objects, cover your hands around your head. If you are outside when an earthquake occurs, stay away from large objects and buildings. When the shaking stops, evacuate your home or location immediately. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more information on this situation.
Heyo guys. Link? Yeah. Well, how did you get in my house? Well, I just opened your window. So you're basically breaking into my house. Not exactly. But, you know, yeah. Well, I don't know what to do. To be honest, me neither. It feels like this day has gone sad. Wonder which princess she's sleeping.
Civil danger for the state of Hawaii. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Indo-Pacific Command, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and the Hawaii State Government. The U.S. Indo-Pacific Command has detected 30 ballistic missiles from the Blue Rainbow Ranger, Bonnie Blueberry, and are heading for the following locations in Hawaii. These locations include Hilo, Waima, Captain Cook, Kailua Kona, Naalehu, Pahoa, Kalapana, Hawaii, Honoka'a, Hana, Paia, Kihei, Kahului, Kapalua, Ka'anapali, Lahaina, Lupa, Manila, Uolapi, Honolulu, Kapolei, Waianae, Makahe, Haleiwa, Pupukea, Lihue, Honopepe, Waimea, Wailua, and Princeville. These missiles may impact within minutes. This is not a drill. If you are indoors, stay indoors. If you are outdoors, seek immediate shelter in a building. Remain indoors well away from windows. If you are driving, pull safely to the side of the road and seek shelter in a building or lay on the floor. We will announce when the threat has ended. This is not a drill. Take immediate action measures. This message will repeat within 2 minutes. Stay tuned for more information as it becomes available.
Just turn on the water. Good afternoon, this is the NPR News covering WHYY. I am Jose reporting to you live. Parts of the Hawaiian archipelago have been destroyed on July 10th by Bonnie Blueberry's missiles. Over 5,000 fatalities were reported across the islands. Oahu is the island that has suffered the most damage. In other news, the volcano Kīlauea has erupted again. Other than the deaths of the missiles, no deaths from the volcano were reported. We now report back to Medford, where the Rangers are still wreaking havoc. Floof is also trying to stop them, but is not succeeding, and holy words I can't say on TV. They have flowed themselves again, but in a much faster rate. The Rangers and the clones will probably invade the United States again. This is so terrifying. Coming up next, we will talk about the murder of a 21-year-old woman named Hannah Vole in Camden and find out who the suspect is.
danger for the state of New Jersey. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the New Jersey state government. 1 week ago, the Rainbow Rangers have cloned themselves in a much faster rate and the clones have spread across the entire state of New Jersey. It is expected that in the next week, the Rainbow Rangers and their clones will start another full-scale invasion of the United States. These clones have caused widespread damage across the entire state of New Jersey. Over 800,000 fatalities were reported. This is a dangerous and life-threatening situation and should be taken seriously. The entire state of New Jersey is now under a mandatory lockdown until further notice. To protect your life, seek shelter immediately. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Keep away from windows and doors. Bring supplies such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a first aid kit, a flashlight, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio, extra batteries, a mobile phone, chargers, house billing and payment information, and enough money. Bring along your children and pets to your shelter as well. Do not approach the Rainbow Rangers or their clones, as you will be putting your life in extreme danger. Fluke has cloned himself to stop the Rainbow Rangers and their clones. Even though he is trying to protect the lives of the residents in New Jersey, it is also advisable not to approach him, as him or his clones might accidentally kill you. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more information on this dangerous situation.
You may have seen a few people test Flex Seal on a bucket, but you've never seen anything like mine. That's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
This is an emergency action notification, requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States, or his designated representative, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions and details will follow.
A national emergency is ongoing. The President of the United States, or one of his authorized representatives, will be delivering a message over the air shortly. Please stand by. A national emergency is ongoing. The President of the United States, or one of his authorized representatives, will be delivering a message over the air shortly. Please stand by. A national emergency is ongoing. The President of the United States, or one of his authorized representatives, will be delivering a message over the air shortly. Please stand by.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, the National Guard, and the United States government. Emergency programming has been interrupted to bring you this message. The clones of the Rainbow Rangers have spread across the contiguous United States, including Puerto Rico, attacking anyone in sight. In addition, NORAD has detected 60 nuclear missiles launched by Bonnie Blueberry to the following locations: These locations include, but not limited to, Newark, New Jersey, Trenton, New Jersey, Camden, New Jersey, Gloucester City, New Jersey, Vineland, New Jersey, Cape May, New Jersey, Ocean City, New Jersey, Atlantic City, New Jersey, Poughkeepsie, New York, Peekskill, New York, Albany, New York, Kingston, New York, New York, New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Dover, Delaware, Lewis, Delaware, Baltimore, Maryland, Richmond, Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia, Charlotte, North Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, Tallahassee, Florida, Pensacola, Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Miami, Florida, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Montgomery, Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi, Lafayette, Louisiana, Monroe, Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, Franklin, Tennessee, Lexington, Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, Lancaster, Ohio, Indianapolis, Indiana, Bloomington, Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Detroit, Michigan, Lansing, Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Traverse, Michigan, and Petoskey, Michigan. This is an attack warning. To repeat, this is an attack warning. An attack warning means that an attack is imminent and protective action should be taken. Please stand by for a message from the President of the United States. Please stand by for a message from the President of the United States. Please stand by for a message from the President.
Good day, my fellow Americans, or at least, we wish it was a good day. I am speaking on behalf of the President of the United States, in case you did not know. We are facing one of the darkest times in our history. A full-scale invasion is currently taking place across the contiguous United States, including Puerto Rico. No, this isn't some enemy nation attacking us. If you're already aware about the Rainbow Rangers and their clones attacking New Jersey, well, it is them and their clones attacking the United States once again. It has been over 2 years since the Rainbow Rangers attacks of 2023. And now, after 2 years, the Rainbow Rangers and their clones have launched another full-scale invasion of the United States. And no, we still haven't found the terrorist that possessed these girls. We have feared for years that a nuclear attack would be declared against our great nation one day. I strongly urge all citizens to remain calm during this attack. By panicking, the situation will worsen. We have been through tough times on the history of our nation before, but we can make it through this, if we all work together and rebuild. The military has been deployed across the United States to hopefully slow down the invasion. Floof, the Prismacorn that has helped the military in 2023, has been confirmed alive and has cloned himself to help the military. A draft is also currently taking place. We have also received a voicemail from Rosie Red that Canada will be the next target. For now, I strongly encourage you to do the following actions to ensure the safety of yourself and the others around you. Gather plenty of non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, important documents, mobile phones, toiletries, things that make you feel happy, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio to bring with you to your fallout shelter to keep yourself healthy and updated with the latest information. Remember to bring your children and pets to your fallout shelter. Never forget about the children and the pets. Make sure to cover all cracks and windows with tape, damp clothing, or damp towels. Do not go outside for any reason. You will be putting your life in extreme danger by the clones or the fallout. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear explosions. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in sickness or most certainly, death. It will take a minute for fallout to spread. Do not leave your fallout shelter until the fallout has cleared out. If you do, you will be exposing yourself to radioactive fallout. The fallout will remain in the area for 14 days or later. During these tough times, we shall fight until the end. We will overcome our fear and remain victorious. Whoever has hurt our country will be hurt with twice the fury by us. The enemy will be hurt by us, and we will show no mercy. While we may be crippled by this invasion, America shall not fall. From a representative of the President of the United States, good luck and goodbye. And God bless the United States of America.
That was a message from a representative of the President. We will now return to the emergency alert system. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit.
Mario, what do you want? Open it. Hold on. What do I want? So Mario, you want American cheese?
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions and details will follow.
Un message en français suivra.
Event type is civil emergency. For the entirety of Canada, including the Maritime Provinces and Northern Territories. If you're already aware about the Rainbow Rangers and their clones attacking the United States again, the clones have spread across the entire Dominion of Canada. They have already nuked parts of the eastern and a small part of the central United States, and now, their clones have spread across Canada. They have also invaded the U.S. state of Alaska. In addition, NORAD has detected 10 ballistic missiles to strike the following locations. Cities that are to be impacted include Calgary, Alberta; Edmonton, Alberta; Vancouver, British Columbia; Winnipeg, Manitoba; Toronto, Ontario; Ottawa, Ontario; Montreal, Quebec; Quebec City, Quebec; Fredericton, New Brunswick; and St. John, New Brunswick. This is an attack warning. To repeat, this is an attack warning. An attack warning means that an attack is imminent and protective actions should be taken. In case of a nuclear attack next time, please seek a fallout shelter. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear explosions. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in sickness or most certainly, death. It will only take a minute for fallout to spread. The fallout clears out in approximately 14 days or more. Do not leave your fallout shelter until it is declared safe to do so. If you do, you will be exposing yourself to radioactive fallout. For now, please seek shelter immediately. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Keep away from windows and doors. Bring food, water, clothing, medical supplies, important documents, mobile phones, toiletries, things that make you feel happy, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio to keep you up to date with the latest information. Remember to bring your children and pets. Make sure to cover all cracks and windows with tape, damp clothing, or damp towels. Do not go outside for any reason, or you will be putting your life in extreme danger by the clones. Stay tuned for more information on this crisis.
type d'événement, urgence civile. Pour l'ensemble du Canada, y compris les provinces maritimes et les territoires du Nord-Ouest. Si vous êtes déjà au courant de l'attaque des Rainbow Rangers et de leur clan contre les États-Unis, sachez que les clans se sont répandus sur tout le territoire du Canada. Ils ont déjà bombardé des régions de l'Est et une petite partie du centre des États-Unis, et maintenant, leurs clans ont envahi tout le Canada. Ils ont aussi envahi l'Alaska. De plus, le NORAD a détecté 10 missiles balistiques qui menacent les localités suivantes. Les villes qui seront touchées sont Calgary, Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta, Vancouver, Colombie-Britannique, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Toronto, Ontario, Ottawa, Ontario, Montréal, Québec, Fredericton, Nouveau-Brunswick, et Saint John, Nouveau-Brunswick. Ceci est une alerte d'attaque. On le répète, c'est une alerte d'attaque. Une alerte d'attaque signifie qu'une attaque est imminente et que des mesures de protection doivent être prises. En cas d'une autre attaque nucléaire, veuillez vous réfugier dans un abri anti-atomique. Les retombées radioactives sont un sous-produit des explosions nucléaires. Une exposition prolongée à ces retombées peut entraîner des maladies, voire la mort. Elles se propagent en 1 minute seulement et disparaissent en 14 jours environ, voire plus. Ne quittez pas votre abri tant qu'il n'est pas déclaré sûr. Le cas échéant, vous vous exposerez à des retombées radioactives. Pour l'instant, veuillez vous mettre à l'abri immédiatement. Rendez-vous dans une pièce intérieure au rez-de-chaussée d'un édifice solide. Restez loin des fenêtres et des portes. Apportez de la nourriture, de l'eau, des vêtements, des médicaments, vos documents importants, votre téléphone cellulaire, des articles de toilette, des articles qui vous réconfortent et une radio à pile ou à manivelle pour vous tenir informé. N'oubliez pas d'amener vos enfants et vos animaux de compagnie. Bouchez toutes les fissures et les fenêtres avec du ruban adhésif, des vêtements humides ou des serviettes humides. Ne sortez sous aucun prétexte, car vous mettriez votre vie en danger extrême face aux clones. Restez à l'affût pour plus d'informations sur cette crise.
National Information Center Statement. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the National Guard, and the United States government. The fallout has cleared out of the area, which means it is safe to exit your fallout shelter. However, remain indoors as the Rainbow Rangers and their clones are still attacking the United States. It has also been found out that the clones are the only ones to die. The ones that cannot die are the real Rainbow Rangers. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more information on this situation.
All of you might want to check this out. Holy cow, that's a huge asteroid on a direct collision course with Earth. We have suspected that Rosy Red was the one that made the asteroid lose orbit. What do we do? How about we launch 2 missiles to the asteroid? That could work. Okay, let's do this. Okay, are you sure this is going to work? I'm very positive the missiles will destroy the asteroid. Alright, on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release! Oh my god.
It actually worked! Woo!
Hey, I feel something. What do you feel? I think I feel something hard in the ground. But we're in grass. How's that even possible? I mean, the grass is hard, like when you fall. I know that, but from what I'm feeling below your feet, it feels unusually hard. Let's just find out what it is. Huh? A secret hideout? Maybe we should go in? Yeah, I think we should. Who dares to go near Preston Braxton's hideout? Wait a minute. Is that Preston Braxton? Preston Braxton? I never heard of him before. He's the antagonist of Rainbow Rangers. Wait a minute. So you're the one that possessed the Rainbow Rangers. Ha ha ha, yes I did. And now I am going to booby trap you. What? Booby trap? Why isn't it working? I guess his booby trap never worked on us. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, come on. Why can't I booby trap y'all? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. You're coming with us, Preston. Wait, I need to, wait, I need to booby trap y'all. Too late for that, Preston. You're going to get executed. What, executed? We're gonna put you on trial now. Wait a minute, wait! Alright, he's now in the car. Alright. Wait, I think I saw something right in the hideout. Wait, what do you see? Wait. Let me show this to Preston Braxton. What do you want? Explain this. What is this machine and what does it do? It possesses the Rainbow Rangers. And that's the reason why they became evil, to terrorize the entire United States. I have no words to say. Me neither. But I think we should take this to the FBI to investigate this machine. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Actually, I think we should just destroy it when when he gets the death penalty. Oh yes, I think that would be a great idea. What? You can't destroy that thing. That's my baby. Sorry, Preston. You're done for. You know what? Just shoot the machine. I mean, what's the point of bringing it with Preston for his trial if we're going to let this crisis continue? Yeah, I think that would be a better idea. I think we should just shoot it. All right, say no more. All right. And would you look at that? The machine's now broken. Welp, problem solved.
Hello. Who is this?
Hello, Mr. President. If you're already aware of the clones of the Rainbow Rangers disappearing, well, it's because we have found the one who has possessed the Rainbow Rangers. His name is Preston Praxton, and we're taking him to trial. So, what made the Rangers possess is that he used a machine that possesses them. So I'm guessing that, he booby-trapped them, just like, how he booby-traps the Rainbow Rangers in the show. So yeah, I think he booby-trapped them and made them go possessed, and possibly just, to clone themselves. So yeah, don't send an emergency action termination just yet. We're just gonna, bring him to trial to hopefully execute him.
Oh. That explains why the clones suddenly disappeared. Well, thanks for letting me know. I will issue an emergency action termination when he is on trial. Goodbye.
Emergency action termination. All clear for the residents of the United States. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the National Guard, and the United States government, along with the Government of Canada. The clones of the Rainbow Rangers have disappeared. The real Rainbow Rangers are no longer possessed and are friendly again. What caused this crisis in the 2023 one was a man named Preston Praxton who booby-trapped them and turned them possessed by using a machine. Preston Praxton will be put on trial and hopefully will be executed. Floof's clones have also disappeared, and will still be considered the hero of the United States. It is now safe to exit your shelters. However, there is significant damage across the United States. Fortunately, Bonnie Blueberry will help recover the United States using her Construct-O-Max bracelet. It will take a while, but hopefully things will go back to normal. But we really cannot guarantee any clones of her. If your residence was destroyed, dial 911 and the National Guard will take you to a military base. There, you will remain until your home is rebuilt. To repeat, the clones of the Rainbow Rangers have disappeared. The real Rainbow Rangers are no longer possessed and are friendly again. What caused this crisis in the 2023 one was a man named Preston Praxton who booby-trapped them and turned them possessed by using a machine. Preston Praxton will be put on trial and hopefully will be executed. Floof's clones have also disappeared, and will still be considered the hero of the United States. It is now safe to exit your shelters. However, there is significant damage across the United States. Fortunately, Bonnie Blueberry will help recover the United States using her Construct-O-Max bracelet. It will take a while, but hopefully things will go back to normal. But we really cannot guarantee any clones of her. If your residence was destroyed, dial 911 and the National Guard will take you to a military base. There, you will remain until your home is rebuilt. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. Regular programming may now attempt to resume.
This is an Alberta emergency alert. Government of Canada has cancelled the national emergency alert. This alert was in effect for Canada. The clones of the Rainbow Rangers have disappeared. The real Rainbow Rangers are friendly again. It was a man named Preston Praxton who booby-trapped the Rainbow Rangers and possessed them by using a machine. He will now be put on trial in the United States and will be executed. It will take a while for Canada to recover, but we're all in this together to restore Canada's former glory. For details visit www.emergencyalert.alberta.ca or stay tuned to local media.